Introducing your co-hosts, Chedda Mike, Lil Mattress, and Dave. 3-piece and a biscuit. 3-piece and a biscuit. Scoop of gravy on the news or you missed it. We got you covered. 3-piece and a biscuit. 3-piece and a biscuit. 3-piece and a biscuit. Scoop of gravy on the news or you missed it. We got you covered. 3-piece and a biscuit.
I got my man over here to the right. He is
Chedda Mike, everybody, what's going on?
And to my man to the left, I got
Lil Mattress, aka Small Bed.
and co-hosting tonight as your special guest. I am Ivan Thinking. Ivan Thinking. But real quick, though, we actually have a sponsor.
Ivan, what you been thinking
Today's show is sponsored by One Eye Jack's House of Cards. One eye on your hand and one eye on your booty.
Yeah.
That's right. Good to get some sponsors in there. Clap it up for the sponsors, right? No,
Yay.
we weren't that happy.
Craziness. So what's
Well, how's everybody doing? How was ready for a good weekend review here?
good? Yeah, everybody out in
I've
the
been busy.
internet space. How you doing? Doing good?
How you
Yeah.
doing, you fuck?
I've been good. We've been good. A lot's been going on this week, last week. About to check it out with the
Feeling
tweet.
great.
Yeah. What's
Feeling
what's
great.
first? You got over here Maga Dabba Doo.
Maga Dabba Doo.
Maga Dabba. Please tell me what that
Showing
means.
our age because motherfuckers have no clue who the Flintstones are.
Yeah, MAGA, right? We
And
all know
nobody will
MAGA.
ever understand the geeked outness when you were a young child and you saw that the Flintstones were going to be in an episode with the Jetsons and a crossover app.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
Crossover app.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna go home and fire stick that now.
For real.
Fire stick that.
The wood. I mean, yeah, bring it back.
Those are classics.
Bring
right
it
there.
back. Bring it back.
Missed
But
that
yeah,
shit.
no,
Come rewind.
Maga Dabba Doo. What's new? Anything new? What do we hear in the land of Trump?
Trump
you?
land?
Man, I
Trump
give him
land.
credit that he joked about his bald spot. I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah.
He joked like
Yeah.
he kind of showed a little bit of humanity in there where he was just like, man, I try to hide this thing all the time. I was like, you know, good for you.
It's the
God.
whole
Good
bald
for
spot,
you.
bald eagle nation.
He's just trying
You
to
know,
be patriotic.
American first. His hair first. You know.
Close
That's,
God.
I love that. You see, just with the quickness, we wrap it up and say, you know what I'm saying, like, because he is.
Salute.
With Trumpness, what's going on though?
No, I mean, the FBI is still going on, right? He's still being investigated.
Did he?
He got his son-in-law has been his security clearance has been lowered.
Demoted.
Is that scary? No.
No, I think that's actually probably in a way a rational thing to do there. I
Well, you know what the rational thing to do is not to give your son-in-law.
I think Ivanka was like, "Hey, Dad, give him the job," and he's
Right,
like,
yeah.
"I don't want the job." He's like, "You got the job."
Yeah.
You know, but who knows?
But how did it? Do you think it really ended up like, you know? But Daddy.
Nah, I think once you're the president, it's kind of like, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I'm going in my room to eat my 2 Big Macs and 2 filet of fish and a chocolate shake. Like, I think that was
No,
Big fan of ice cream.
with the Diet
Yeah.
Coke.
Right.
With the Diet Coke. I heard there's a Diet Coke button.
I don't know.
in the White House.
Yeah.
Like to where he pushes
the
it,
red
someone
button's
brings
the
it to him?
Diet Coke button. Yeah.
That's amazing. The
Yeah.
red phone, we let the bombs off. The red button, we let the Diet
Diet
Coke
Cokes.
pour.
Yes, that's right.
He did have a really whack tweet though about the school shooting when he said, and it was just the worst form of deflection where he's like, maybe if the FBI wasn't trying to probe me on this Russia stuff, they could have stopped the shooting. And I was like,
No, but what about the other part though? He's like, well, because if I was there, you know, and it's just like, man.
anything you say can and will be used against you.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing: is it finally catching up? Because, like I said, he humbled himself with the bald,
Humbleization.
you know. But is he not
Humble
the guy?
eagle.
I can't believe it. Not to complain, but he's the guy that we always complain about, though. Where you tell a story and it's just like, yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, he's great with words. Nobody knows the Bible better than him. Nobody knows the military better. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude is fucking, you know, like I must.
He's the
be
best
missing-
unscripted. Yeah.
You know,
But you know what, too? He is bulletproof because I feel like he can't get embarrassed or shamed. Like, think about all the things that happened during his campaign run. When they were like, and then we came out with, you said grandma the pussy. And he was like, cool, I'm still going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
When everybody else
Yeah.
would have just been like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I bow out. I apologize. And Trump was like, nah, we in here. Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
so he is bulletproof against, like, a lot of those things until or if they, try to impeach him if that eventually happens. But
we'll see what happens.
as far as, like, bad press and stuff like that, man, he's bulletproof. Like, because, and he has the coal workers and the coal miners and all the people like that that are still just like, man, he said he's gonna do it. I mean, we got to be patient. We're trying to hang on with him. So
Yeah, I'm wondering though, are people running out of patience though? You know?
I probably split down. It's probably 60-40, where the 60 aren't, I would say. Because one reason I say that is because there's a lot of God-fearing people.
yeah,
And when he brings that shit up, he's protected
I know,
by God.
but the thing is,
But the other 40%, I think they're waiting. I mean, like...
but I would say even the
they're trying to
God-fearing
unravel.
people have to be like, shit, man, like, you know.
no, but
It's
you
gonna back
you know
this
what the
and-
God-fearing people do? They go, "This is God's plan." He's,
Yeah.
you know, and who are we?
God's
Who are we to judge? Who are we to
God's
ask?
plan.
Who are we to question God's plan? I mean, Drake's giving out money.
We're just fulfilling the book.
Oh, speaking of money, the
Shit.
great book says, yeah.
But right now, supposedly, though, with the whole gun law, he's trying to crack down, or no? Was
Well,
he
yeah, so
fighting
there's
NRA?
some interesting. So I mean, it seems like he was going to try to push at the
Lefties are surprised.
NRA. I think everyone in general though would have to be surprised because the NRA is like they're a big deal, right? Nobody's really been able to get them to move on anything. But I guess right now it's stemming from and I think we talked about this last week was 21 years. He want people 21 and
They
over,
want to
right?
change the age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they change it.
I don't think that again, not too much wrong with that. Give time maybe for education on it. But see,
course.
Yeah.
this is where they get you though. Oh, so I can send my kids over to fight for
Exactly.
your country and shoot your guns, but when he's here, he can't. You know.
Yeah.
So again, that's why it's like.
But
damn.
also, like, I think about to where, and yes,
Mental
this is a
check.
completely different thing, but you can still kill somebody, and plenty of people have been killed with cars. No one at 16 years old should be driving a fucking car. Like, just for
Well, it
real.
seems like
just-
nowadays it's
That's
oh, man.
true, though. I feel you on that. We're getting to a place where we're reckless now. Back in the day, I
Yeah.
think maybe we were taught better, or
Well,
maybe...
no, people grew up a lot quicker too. Like you actually had to go and do some fucking work when you were younger. You
Yeah,
actually had
yeah,
to,
yeah.
you know, make your own money
Lack
and
of the
things like
internet
that.
Well,
and
some of that,
Yeah.
and I think we saw the bad accidents.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
we saw
yeah,
them.
totally.
We went to
we
school
were driving
with
home to
them.
metal cars.
You know, yeah,
Yeah.
and I think they see like a quick picture video, and then like it's just like no, like we were just
Yeah.
like no,
Well,
like
nothing is real to kids these days because it's all inside that little phone in their
Yeah,
hand. Like
yeah.
nothing is real to them. Like I don't remember the girl's name. If you do, don't say it. But
Yeah.
remember we had the one girl in high school who she crashed like it was something like 11 or 12 times. Like and she was just
Yeah.
known for crashing her
Yeah,
car, and
yeah.
it was a thing of like, the fuck's going on?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I actually think I saw her the other day at Target.
yeah.
wow.
Car was fucked
running.
up.
No, but like I remember that, and even like one of my buddies growing up, he had like 15 speeding tickets, but
Yeah.
I was fucking stupid to hop in the car with him. You know what I mean? Shit like
Yeah.
that, where you're just like, what the
Yep,
fuck's going on?
yep.
But I'd like to go back to Trump talking about if he was there, he would have ran up in
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's you know
What
he's
your
quick.
opinions? Your opinions?
You know, well I guess
Hair
let's-
flying bald, and your bullets whizzing by.
But and he's you figure he's a lean 6'3" and 236. So
I think 239 was it because
Yeah.
they went 1 pound under obese.
Urlacher. Like linebacker.
yeah,
Coming.
you know.
Urlacher.
That'd be interesting, you know. But I don't know because he's got the bone spurs, right? So it'd be
I don't know.
nimbleness.
I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
I mean,
He is
come
quick.
on, man.
But even so how do you guys feel about because that was in response to the 3 deputies or whatever their title was that decided
Didn't
not
do
to
it.
run.
yeah.
How do you feel about them?
I think he's a punk, first of all. I
Yeah.
mean, at the end of the day, I would say this: if I was in that situation, I would go in there.
Yeah.
I would have to go in there.
Now, did those guys have guns? It's a good question. I honestly don't know.
I would assume, I don't know either, but he
Yeah.
was on a job and he was an elected official to be doing that, so I would assume he would have a gun. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But what I heard was he was out on the football field, like looking for shit or scoping it out while the dude was in there shooting. I don't know how true that is, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So what do you think their punishment should be, could be, would be? Because this is my thing too, where it's not everyone is built like that, but also if you're not built like that, why do you have that job?
Yeah.
But also it's cushy job. Like
yeah, exactly.
you see cops that you could lightly jog away from.
the
You know what I mean?
65-year-old bank security guy.
Yeah.
You see in all the movies.
Yeah, or they're working the mall, right?
No, you're right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. It's just something that we have to figure out, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think again, somebody should have done something. You'd like to think,
Yep.
So, but here's when you ask about what's going to happen. Here's a funny thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we looking for? Heads to roll? No. Here's exactly what's going to happen. Paid leave, desk suspension for a couple of months, and then probably get their retirement, move on somewhere else. We forget about them. They're living something.
They might go
That's what's going to happen, guys.
It's either that or
That's what's going to happen.
priest life where it's just, hey, you go to this other school and you guys come over here.
That's
and
it.
Do you
you
think
know.
there could be a change where maybe we take it upon ourselves to educate our own kids, and there are no more schools. There are no more government indoctrination camps. Huh? No?
I think
No.
I think
Too early
no.
for that?
Yeah, I think
It's too
no.
early for homeschooling?
No. But here's the thing, though. It's not because
I think homeschooling's okay.
No, but here's
Oh
the
yeah,
thing.
no,
though.
I don't have a problem with it. I just think that it won't be. You got to remember, nowadays you can barely make a living with both parents working. So who's homeschooling? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No, but here's the thing, though. You ready? You ready? Mind blown knowledge. Homeschooling begins at birth.
Homeschooling, yes, it does. Now I was thinking about, you're right. I
Hit
was thinking
something, you
about
fuck! Hit something!
I was thinking this, though. I mean, if-
The ball was fast. The ball
like,
was fast.
like
Come
the
on.
way you mentioned
Get
with
the wrong one
parents
up.
and having jobs and all that, I would give at least until like 7th, 8th grade. But once you hit high school, I would take my kid out of high school, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, see, I actually, I was as a parent who did homeschool for a little bit, I thought that introducing them to the public around high school might be a
vice
little,
versa.
the other way to kind of
I
like
see what
say,
you're
hey,
saying.
this is the world up here, as opposed to pulling
the
them
only
back
reason
from
I
it.
go opposite is because if you do it that way, maybe they don't have their ability to interact. at
Yeah, I was
their
gonna say
age.
that would be kind of jarring. Of
No,
just
well, no,
like,
but here's the thing, though. Well, if
There
okay,
are,
so
there are camps and shit.
when you do get involved, in
Summer camp,
in
yeah.
the homeschooling thing, all these parents do get together. Part of
Yeah.
the curriculum in
Yeah.
homeschooling is just still, your kid still needs gym. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So like either you got to bring them to a bunch of other kids, and there's still social interactions that they have to do. So
Yep.
Parents get together
again,
and happy hour.
homeschooling, should never really stop. But as you touched on, with parents working, that's what makes it so hard. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
have to trust it. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
something is happening with the teachers. But
I mean, we all were home for what, 2-3 hours before our parents came
original
home after
latchkey
school?
kid, I used to
Mhm.
say.
Yeah.
Kids don't know what a latchkey. We were the original latchkey
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Walking home from school, you don't gotta walk home right away.
Exactly. I had a delivery to Balance Rock last night, and I thought about that when I was coming down the hill. I was like, we used to walk
Yeah.
to school every day, you know?
Mm-hmm. I had some deliveries there. Customers would be like, "Man, you got here like fast," and I was like, "Y'all don't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
know the whole story. I'll get you in and out of this place."
But
like,
to go back to some personal stuff, I remember for the people that don't know, we've known each other pretty much all our lives. Me and Chedda
Long
met
time.
in fucking kindergarten, and it's been cool since then. But no, I remember I slept over you guys. Well, actually, that's where we were watching fucking what are those videos? Faces of Death.
Faces of Death.
We would
Yeah.
because we used to
Yeah,
go to.
see, this is why
That's the real
why
shit
nothing
right there.
phases the kids, because these in
Exactly.
essence
Yeah.
are the parents
That's
of the
truth.
kids.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
truth. We were watching shit like
Man,
what
we were
the
watching
fuck?
Faces of Death and the original UFC videos.
Yeah.
where
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking
Bloody motherfuckers.
I remember the first big fat Hawaiian dude got knocked over, dude ran over, kicked his fucking tooth out of his head. But to the funny story, I remember in high school I had slept over once and I had football practice in the morning. And I don't know where Dave was coming from, but I remember that you snuck in the window into the room that
Yeah.
night. And so the next morning, because everyone was still asleep because his practice is dumb early, I remember I went to go out the window. And like as soon as like I went to pull the shades up, Dave woke up and he's like, "Just go out the door." I was like, "Okay, I don't, whatever."
Hey, I'm new here.
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck, man. I
That's
remember that
funny,
shit.
though.
But yeah, man, Faces of Death, all those videos were fucking wild back in the day.
The realness.
People cracking over the fucking monkey heads and just eating the brains right there.
But the thing is, you can still find them.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I think there was just something, I don't
Tommy
know.
Case.
I think the Tommy Cage, right? Bringing out, what was the other one? Blockbuster.
Blockbuster,
And,
yeah.
Blockbuster.
what was the one we had?
Hollywood Video was also one.
Yeah, but they didn't, they came in, they was perfect. They got here late. Who was that other one, though? Who was the other one, though, up by the laundromat?
Oh,
In the
instant
auto
replay.
zone. Instant replay,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know about that.
I know. Those are.
Yeah, that's my
going
baby.
Old school with.
That's when you go to rent Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Speaking of which, has anybody played the Nintendo Switch yet?
I haven't.
You
no.
haven't? I'm itching to get it,
I
but
heard it's dope.
I still have like the.
Mario's still big in this world.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I don't know how we went from Trump and Guns to Mario, but it
I
happened.
was about to say
Fireballs
yeah.
and shit.
Fireballs and hammers.
Because it's about
But
Magadabba
speaking
Doo.
of Mario and the guns, we were talking about with the Dick store and the other stores about changing the law of guns. But with these guns things, you see this whole arsenal of kid toy guns and like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's the
because
deal
we
with
are
that?
gun obsessed,
Gun
like you said.
obsessed.
Again, you are. This is where it gets interesting because people, when you start to stand for something, but then you're just like, wait a minute, the world's crazy because you're a strong proponent, right, of the right
I'm
to
a
bear
strong
arms.
proponent of being a loudmouth.
No, but the right to bear arms,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
of
I'm saying? Use
2A. What's that mean?
Use right. But then at the same time, I'm sure you know, as a parent, when you go through the stores and like as you mentioned, the Nerf guns, you're like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to raise this kid.
you can't say that no, there's not a gun obsession or a gun culture when the toy section is predominantly like Nerf guns. And nothing wrong with it. There's the coolest things because we had gotcha guns. That was the best that we had. So
we had the laser guns.
I'm a little hater.
Laser
My
guns?
boys don't get the guns. Why? Because guns are, no, because I didn't have guns. Okay, so you can't because they're dope as fuck. And I would have been like, he would be walking around with an eye patch right now if we had his kids. Okay, so that's why my kids.
I'd be legally blind.
All right, both of these dudes would be walking around with eye patches if there were Nerf guns when we were kids.
Hey, I ain't doing no fucking podcast with you. I'm still not even let it go yet.
Oh my goodness.
Can we leave?
Seriously.
Can we leave now? Is it over?
That's the high tolerance of pain due to wrestling at a young age.
Yeah.
Being the youngest there.
No, but I do know what you're saying. It's like you're bred with the whole like it's guns from a young age, and that goes back to our parents of like. You ever watch those old school commercials and shit? It's just like play war in the backyard because that's the thing is there was war happening. And they wanted like the kids to feel like they were involved at home, so the kids were playing war in the backyard. Maybe to prepare them to where just have it in their head if like, hey, if this war's still going on when you're 18, hey, it's just like the backyard now. Go out there. So it's kind of like, and this is even to I'm about to tinfoil it. I don't need it, but I'm gonna tinfoil it of like the rape culture where I watch Netflix. Hello,
keep it in your pants.
I work a job where I can kind of have Netflix on in the background all the time. So I've been watching like pretty much everything on Netflix. And I'm telling you, there might be a connection with the rape culture. And if you've ever noticed on any TV show ever, you can never block a kiss. It's crazy. Like anybody on TV never just goes, nope, you can't kiss me. They always get kissed and then they're like, we shouldn't have done that. What was that?
It's always,
it's crazy, but like I just put it together watching everything where I'm like, in real life, I've been like, no, you can't kiss me. I've moved away. Like it's not that hard of a thing to do, but I promise you, man. Like
how come in the script no one puts reality into it?
Yeah, of just, and I think again, people might grow up seeing that shit all the time and just think like, well, this girl might tell me afterwards if she didn't want to, but she's never gonna block this kid. Like it's a crazy thing, man.
Because kids are thinking weird, abstract sometimes. They actually think what they see on TV is legit. So.
Right. And speaking of legit, weird, and abstract, we are
Three
Piece and a Biscuit. Check us out on where can they check us out at?
We're on YouTube. That's where the main thing is. Maybe you search 3 Piece and a Biscuit podcast.
You said also on Facebook, right?
We got a Facebook group where we post the videos on there. So if you search us on Facebook, we're on there. And the
Twitter, and a new one, guys. I'm still working the kinks up, but we have officially been accepted to Steam It.
Steam It!
Yes, so we have the 3-piece biscuit on Steam It.
Nice.
So pretty soon, I'll tell you more about that. I'm still learning myself.
Steam
Let me get
It!
into the crypto side of things.
I'm Steam It!
That's right. So we got the crypto thing. I have the rideshare idiot at Just the Driver.
Yes.
But yeah, no, that was good. Anything? What else? What else was going on? I know.
Really quick, tune in, please. Subscribe, hit the like button, share. I think we're off to the entertainment section of.
Yeah,
our
entertainment section. But yeah, search 3 Piece and a Biscuit. And for if we all plug in, I am on another podcast as well. Watermelon versus Pumpkin. Me. Hello? You gonna hate on me? You gonna hate on me?
It's a comedy show, right?
It's no.
Okay, sorry.
It's a lot of like the same. It's just the
a lot of hot air.
They hate it. They hate it so hard.
Tell them why you mad, son.
Cool, I'm done. Let's go to the next thing.
Oh shit! You can find him
because we want the 3 Piece, the Biscuit. I mean, no, we want the shout out to the Watermelon versus Pumpkin versus the special episode versus the Plantain, motherfucker.
What it's dinner and dessert, okay? It's a full course meal, y'all. But back to the entertainment, Oscars. Is anyone gonna watch that?
Yeah, well, yeah, it'd be interesting.
I'm not. 90%.
No, but but 90% are. But I think what we want people to talk about, and again, from episode 1, right? You've been dropping hints. The billboards leading up to the Oscars in Hollywood. I know you said you didn't hear about this.
Did not.
But we'll bring it back, right? Episode 1,
Someone's
2, 3.
been trolling the Oscars and big billboards. They went on the billboards and all big and red. They put nominees for pedophiles are like.
Wow. Yeah, so talking about like some names
And there's
being
like
dropped.
three other ones I didn't see with the billboard. That's the main one. I
And they
saw.
said specific names.
No, just
No,
in
just
general,
telling
Hollywood.
people like
a
The
majority.
industry is fucked.
yeah. It's like here it comes, like telling somebody to get ready to say something.
It's weird though because the actors and actresses they still crave that, so they go. Like, you want that shit to stop? Hey, shut that shit down. Don't go. Like that's to where I'm gonna jump to something else too. But like, hey, black people, never play a fucking slave. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what the fuck they're paying you. Don't do it.
Yeah. If you don't
Don't
want to
do
do it, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to play a slave, but then, Jesus fuck, you shouldn't want to play a slave. But like you want things to change.
Well,
like if
but see,
we want to
here's-
stop telling the slave
Yeah.
story every 2 fucking years, where we come out with the huge fucking don't play a slave.
It's like
Don't do
what, he said, Morgan, if you want to stop racism.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman said if you want to stop racism, just stop talking
Yeah,
about
well,
it.
see,
Which
here's-
it's back and forth, but like
Movies are
I
killing it.
understand what he's saying in that aspect of like if somebody kills someone down the street, don't say and a black male kill because you never say like and a white male. So
Yeah.
Is the perception.
But
of it.
see, this
How they
is
spin it.
part of why it won't.
Yeah,
Is because it's their money and it's really good money.
exactly.
So that's why, like, with anything else, how come people
Honestly,
aren't striking
the
and doing
money and
anything else?
also a good portion of them are probably blackmailed. They can't.
Yes, yeah.
You know, so
No,
it's,
well, you saw recently. Speaking of,
they got
we can
videos of them
review
playing with little boys and shit.
We can review in entertainment. Who was the other guy? Who did the Mummy, the first Mummy? Was it Brandon
Yeah,
Fraser?
he's
Yeah,
actually he's
man.
been
He's
kicked
coming
out.
back out. He's got like a show, but they were talking
coming
about like what happened and where you've been, and he had discussed an episode, and then when I say episodes,
Yeah.
something that,
Yeah,
that happened in his
Situation.
life.
No, but he's another one that got fucked with child support. He was another one that was
Yeah.
like, we haven't seen him in 20 years, but he still had like $20,000 a month goes to the ex-wife type thing. Where he's like, he looked like he had a nervous breakdown at all times.
Some of them
man.
do, yeah.
Some
Well,
gotta
even
get away from the scene. Like, this fucking thing's gonna kill me.
well, and I think
industry.
it does. It
Yeah.
does, because I remember, or I still see Justin Bateman, right? I don't understand why, like, what his. I
Which one
think
is he?
he's in all of them.
Oh,
Right?
you
How would
said just. I thought you meant Justine Bateman. I was
Justine
like,
Bateman. Yeah, no, she fell
Yeah,
victim
no,
real quick.
exactly.
She fell victim real quick. But he seems like he's just like you see some of the roles. Some of them are like I'm just trying to diversify myself. I was just like, nah, I think you need some money. Like,
What
you're
was
just,
he
Yeah.
in?
Well, again, I'm not trying to bash him because he did the Ozark on Netflix, which I
Okay.
thought was really, really good.
That's why I was like, who is this guy?
He did that date movie thing. I mean, he literally is in almost everything.
He's a funny guy.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
it just seems like he's like I don't know. It seems like he's been through so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
know?
definitely an agent.
Or speaking.
He's an agent.
How about this one? Crazy entertainment news. A rumor has it, but Jennifer Aniston and her divorce. You guys heard a little bit about this?
I thought she was with Brad Pitt.
That's like 15 years
Yeah.
ago.
They're back together now.
Oh wow.
Like,
Okay. Yeah.
No.
Just yesterday. Like,
Yeah?
They were caught just yesterday.
They were caught?
Panky. Caught.
Wow, that's news here.
It's
But-
good news. I asked
It's
Siri.
breaking news.
But no, but so here's what I was getting.
Steam
at.
it.
The ex-husband is like a billionaire. Okay. Of just
Yeah.
like the world. He's
yeah.
like one of those
no,
guys.
oh, we're talking about
Jennifer Aniston, yeah. So, but he had came saying, the report saying, say nothing of child support, or I will write a tell-all book. So there's something that she's got that people are saying, wait a minute, she's
Probably
not all
signed
like,
a, NDA.
oh, just whatever. I mean,
No, but that honest man, like there's something up with her. Whether like I don't know because she's been in those
Louis
like
thing.
exactly. It's something like whether like oh my gosh you're such a cool amazing person and then you open up
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah.
like,
It's
there's
like a
some-
scene from SpongeBob. Underwater. I don't know.
Fishy.
Crab Shack. Crab Shack. Yeah, whoever that guy is down there.
No, but like there's something up with her because like there's never and,
Yes.
and not
A
to
lot
say
of
that
that.
it's always all her
This is
fault,
the
but
Friends
it's-
chick, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just so I get it right.
But there's always been that kind of like, why won't anyone marry Jen? Why doesn't she? Like no one wants to get her pregnant.
It's
Did
one-
she end up having a kid? Does
I
anyone know?
think she went there right there to adopt him. Once she do like a couple movies or something, I think she's
Maybe.
supposed to adopt
Once
a
you
kid.
get to a certain market cap.
Yeah, I think you have to.
You don't want to go
adopt
full Angelina Jolie, where now
Yeah.
she's just like a skeleton walking around with a fucking Rainbow Coalition. But
But they're taxable. So
Exactly. I think that's what Madonna got into it first for. She was like, oh, taxes?
it. No, but see, if there were any true benefits to that, then Trump would have
Adopted?
Yeah, he would have adopted.
Oh, he adopted his wife,
I think
right?
the
He
true
brought her
benefits
over
is
and
divorce.
kind of paid
Yeah,
for
like 3
No. Let me ask you this: is it possible to again, it's entertainment, it's magadabadooish.
Magadabba.
What if Melania is now
Melania.
Melania was from Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah, Melina.
But what if? Do you think she wants a divorce? Like
No.
Come on, is she not?
No, she's happy.
She's happy.
You can't
She's
see it in her
not-
face.
It looks like fear, though.
You
know,
can't-
That's just surgery.
You can't see it in her Botox face that she is happy.
that's
She's
that's,
very
that's
happy.
standing Slovakian
She's
face.
T2 happy. Like she looks like the Terminator happy. Like
I
the
don't-
Terminator don't smile. He's
So is
small.
she real then? Is she a human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
see her
know
mouth?
about divorce, but she doesn't want to be the first lady of the United States. I can tell you that. Like,
I think
there's like real.
She looks tired, worn. Like there's no,
She looks annoyed. She
Yeah.
looks like I don't want to be fucking doing.
Well, I think
You know
I
what I
think
mean?
part of it was just like, I think she's still reminiscing to the, whoever told me to be the fucking lady to fight the cyberbullying thing. Like, I'm not fucking listening to that person again. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
I think she just kind of got off on the wrong foot with everything.
I think if you give
Yeah.
her
Trying
some
to
more
make the most of
time,
it. I
she'll
feel
find her
sympathy for her.
niche. She'll find her little nest.
Well, and that's the thing too, because isn't it starting from Nancy Reagan that they were just like, oh hey, the first lady does something.
Well, no,
So now-
because there for a while the first lady was getting no shine, but I mean Eleanor Roosevelt was, what I'm saying, she
Yeah.
was a big proponent, what I'm saying, just for using her position. So I mean, it seemed like it's, and again maybe it was the society and the what was it, matriarchal thing.
Yeah,
but
maybe,
for a little while, first women, they kind of tried to do the
Probably
thing.
didn't happen until they got
No,
right.
no,
Sad to
I
say.
understand that that's been going on for a while, but is it a like requirement? And because
Well,
Donald
I
Trump
think
takes
so.
so much
Well, here's
shit.
the deal. No, but here's the deal. I think it is a requirement because at the end of the day, like, we like to believe that, like, we put you in there. It's my tax dollars that, what I'm saying? So it's just like, so what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, do
Yeah.
something,
I
you
think
know?
as
Your husband's
times
doing
went on,
something.
though, that whole idea of what a woman should be doing, shouldn't be doing, it like you're saying, that there was a certain time when it wasn't necessary, but now it is.
It's, I think it's...
Because at the time, they thought a woman's place was at home and taking care of the
Yeah,
house, So, I mean, she was busy taking care of the first kids and the first pet. And,
Yep.
The first toilet
First
and the
pet.
first carpet, cleaning. I don't fucking
If
know.
they ever
Does
get-
Trump have animals? Anybody know?
Let me see how.
I don't think he does.
Nothing.
That'd be worth looking up, though.
Right, I couldn't imagine Trump like petting a dog and being nice to it. Like I can imagine him just being like,
Good dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you know out there, folks, leave a comment. Let us know.
does Trump have a dog?
Does he have a cat? Maybe a fish? A
A
rabbit?
pheasant?
What would be,
A ferret?
Right, Trump would have a bird with the same fucking haircut.
That's what I'm trying to think. What-
Cockatoo.
what would it be? Usually it's a dog, so, like, I guess, But
If
yeah,
it was
no,
NASA,
no
it'd
news.
be a parrot. Well, anyways, okay. New
Yeah.
subject? No, wait. Back to Netflix too, right? Something going on with them and comedians.
Well,
Well,
actually-
no, we're in Oscars still. Are we?
Oscars, fuck the Oscars. Ain't no one going to that shit now.
No, but here, well, that's the thing is any news, like, is it going to be?
It's
said-
not. It's not news.
That's
to me,
all
to be
we're waiting
honest with
for
you.
is because we're just going to be talking about, like, basically, like, maybe Get Out will be the news.
Well, this
Plus
is
or
the
minus
thing.
going to be like, oh, we all don't like Trump. Let's go
Exactly.
home now.
That-
and
that's what it's
stick
gonna
tongues
be.
in each other's butts.
It's-
Telling
what-
you,
the news that's gonna come out
That
of
was
it.
part of
the brown nose, and you get it tongue. Get whatever.
The news that's going to come out of it is some, quote, brave woman got
Mhm.
up and talked about the Me Too movement.
Yep.
Then some brave soul got up and shit on Trump, and it's just going to be
Yep.
like,
Yep.
it's everyone jerking each other off down the
Yes,
line, where it's
yes.
like, but nobody's doing anything about it. Like, there's so much talk of just fucking, and Trump's bad and Me Too.
Yep.
It's like, oh, okay, but everyone's saying the same thing, so then what happens after that,
Yeah, that's it. They go to their after party and they do their blood sacrifice and fucking.
My sacrifice!
Oh man, but I don't know. I think the Oscars is.
Yeah, so no pets.
What's
Trump,
going on?
Trump has no pets according to his
No pets for Trump.
no pets.
Yeah.
No pets.
The
I would
only
picture
pets
them.
he has is Fox and Friends. All right.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
Bars!
Boom.
Listen,
Wow.
guys,
Made it
sometimes
up.
you need a shovel because you might have to go a little bit deeper to get it, but it's there. It's there. Just take a dig.
The boo-boo.
Yeah, I think maybe he'd have a gorilla,
Ooh.
right? Trump or a lion, right? He'd need a lion or a tiger.
And
right?
he would lie about
That'd be-
wrestling it. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. You put it, yeah.
I would think he would have a bald eagle.
Right?
Why not?
That'd be the most American
He's
shit
just
of all
coming
time.
out to the next State Union address like this with an eagle on the side. What you want to talk about?
But see,
And if no one stands up,
no, but see, that's the
and they
thing.
don't get up.
Named
That's the thing,
Xerxes.
There's there's a strong, I guarantee you there's a strong area of the population that actually believes what you just said
Oh
is
shit,
actually
that's bad.
true. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's actually,
America.
that's true in some circles, I guarantee you.
Everybody out there in each state,
But,
subscribe. 3-piece.
Does is Get Out nominated for anything?
I'm sure they are. Let's see.
Hopefully not in the comedy fucking
What was
section
Get Out?
this time. Get Out was the horror film that the gentleman from Key and Peele made. That it's all about white people turning black people into mind-controlled
Yes,
slaves.
that was a good movie.
Oh yeah, it was real good.
Oh, it's actually when we're talking about what's his name did a,
True story,
a
too.
comedy routine. Marlon Wayans on the Marlon Wayans special. He did a comedy routine
I need to watch
talking
it.
about
I
how
need
the
to
Jenners are like the Get Out family.
Oh shit, that's the
Yep.
truth.
Yeah.
And Ray J is the one. He's the one that got out.
I'm telling you, Ray J's the
No,
one
no,
that
no,
got
no, no.
out.
But because if you like, I see. According to the special, though, he didn't get out because he fell off after that.
Ray J would have been Ray Jean.
Yeah. You know.
Ray Jean.
Yeah, but was he ever really popping before then?
No.
Ray J? I mean, like,
No, he was on the come up. Because the only reason he was on the come up was because of who his sister was.
Yeah.
And she was, highly marketable.
and
was
to
on the top
quote
of the
Little
charts.
Kim, isn't that Brandy's brother?
So, but, so yeah, I mean, I think maybe it definitely did hurt him because he was on that this cooking show that I was watching, him and Brandy. And
Yeah.
if you watch him, like, he really has not progressed, like,
Yeah, no.
and he has not chosen to better himself.
Nope.
And,
Yep.
and
He knew
nowhere
what worked
outside
for
of
him,
like the
and that
yeah.
Stage, yeah.
Yeah, he played, again, hate to use it, but he stayed in his, I don't know. I think he
Cocoon,
could be
if
better.
you will.
Yeah.
Pound cake. That's all you gotta say.
Oh, but
lemon.
no, but here
He's
we
a
go.
lemon. He's a sucker.
So let's see. So we have, what do we want to talk about? We do have a best picture. There's actor in a leading role.
Is Black
Actress
Panther
in a
gonna be in
leading
there? Or
role.
no?
Black Panther just came out, so
So it can't be in there.
cannot be in there.
Thank you.
But all right. So what's best
Let's
picture?
see, best
What do we got?
pictures. It's
Of
a
last year?
big one. Let's see
I
what
know
we can
there's probably
see.
3 out of 5 of them no one's ever heard of because that's what they do.
Yeah,
Is that the
that's the
Oscars that they do that at? Or
It's
something
all
else?
of them.
Yeah,
It's all of them.
But yeah, this movie you never
Because they're
heard
just
of,
like,
it's
we're going to
amazing.
throw a whole bunch of shit ton of movies at you, and then we'll tell you after, like, which ones are critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
Critically crap.
But so there's again, never heard of. Call Me By Your Name. Anyone?
Nope.
Nope.
Only in bed.
All right. Darkest Hour. Anyone?
No.
Only in bed.
All right. Dunkirk.
I can't do that in bed.
Yeah, it's still nope.
I heard of
No,
Dunkirk.
I actually was gonna fire stick that, but I didn't.
Donkey.
Get Out. Heard
Yep.
of.
Good one.
Lady Bird.
No.
No.
I feel like that's just no. That
Uh,
oh, you know who that is actually now? That's Tony Braxton. She's
Tony,
married
Tony?
fucking Birdman.
Really?
Yeah.
No, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
fucking no.
I heard about that.
That's
Really?
just like, yeah. That's
Believe me, I know.
But see, the reason for that response was because I thought maybe her head was a little stronger, and I'm sorry, Birdman, but
Maybe
you
that's
know,
why he's
Respect my
married
name,
her.
Birdman.
Yeah.
Huh?
Respect my name.
Yeah,
Respect my
put
name,
some
Birdman?
respect
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
Put some
Yeah.
respect on that
Face
shit.
Respect
tap
on it.
Birdman.
Yeah,
Starhead.
yeah.
Kissing Little Wayne on the mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my baby.
Yeah, by the way, just real quick, have you ever seen that interview on 106 in Park where Birdman's there and Lil Wayne's there, and Birdman talks about not kissing women on the mouth, and then Lil Wayne goes, "Because he only kisses me on the mouth." Like,
Whoa.
it's real. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
real.
yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
not making
No.
fun of anything. Like,
No, but
'cause-
see, here's the thing, though.
It happened.
You
Yeah.
talked about this. We touched on it. Some people talk about it and they don't. But the influence, or not the influence, but they did try to shove the
Homosexuals
great
in hip-hop.
culture into hip hop.
It is.
And again, like I said, it's out there. It exists, but it was definitely
Speaking of hip hop,
put into the
Rakim
music.
came out on TMZ. You heard, and he pretty much pissed on all the new people out there, saying it's a damn shame of them and all that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
he's been saying it for a while. Nobody
They don't care about
he's
it.
probably
Nobody's
has something.
listening.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no one's listening to the raw. No one's listening to you. The Post. That's Meryl Streep
And Tom
Hanks.
I heard it was
I see
good.
that's gonna get some Scooby-Doo snaps.
See now, but that's the WWE matchup right there. If the Post wins,
Yeah,
it's well, the white people just won, and if Get Out wins, it's oh man, they gave it to the black guys this time because that's what.
Yes and no, though. I think it's very dangerous, slippery slope to put Get Out into anything.
I would compare
you know?
the Post and Get Out to the Post being more of the elite group of in Hollywood, and the Get Out being the newcomers.
You had the mic on the side like a ponytail, bro.
Call Mike. Call
He's
Mike.
taking it back to '84.
No, but yeah, yeah, like I think what's the name of the one again? The Post.
Post Nays.
Well, now hold on, though, just to wrap it up, because I think the last candidates, I'll give you just the general, long shots and favorites, but
Yep.
The Shape of Water
Long Johns.
and
I want to see that because that looks crazy. It's a
What's
know
the name of it
nothing
again?
about it.
sci-fi
Yeah.
type
What's it
weird.
called?
Yeah,
The Shape of Water?
The Shape of
It looks bugged out.
And 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri, which basically has been called 3 billboards.
And a biscuit. That's another one that looked pretty crazy, but I didn't see
Yeah.
it.
But going back to it, so really, when you
Was
talk
that
about like the WWE type matchup, no, it's so I think it was a murder somewhere, and the mother had put up like these three
Be a good
billboards
title
for
for Bruce
information.
Lee.
It looked like a pretty good movie.
yeah.
But
Be like
all trailers do look good, so it's
They
one of
all
those
do,
things.
Yeah. So, but out of this list, I would say, I guess the odds heavy favorites are 3 billboards, probably The Post and Dunkirk. Obviously, Get Out, but I think Get Out is just like that. What do you want to say that one they put out there for you to chew on and.
I think it's honestly the one that they put out there, and I believe that it deserves to be in there. But I think it's that fucking. Well, we'll give him one. Like
I think
it's that.
I think it's the one for the kids, and the kids want it, but then the adult movies, The Post, and the adults.
No, but
are
that's
like,
the
well,
scary thing about it, though. Who would actually be? It's.
I don't literally mean that. I mean it in a way like how an adult would be like, well, they're just kids, so
Yeah,
like,
no, but watching the movie and then like saying like making it are we gonna. Is this a prestigious award? If we are, like, I don't know. I guess I just
We're
looking
gonna
at the
give it
movie.
to The Post because
It's scary.
There you go.
It's scary when something is a
real.
movie and it's kind of like a mind fuck.
Yep.
And they're just like, yeah, and then they win something, you're just like, all right, like, well, are we gonna get anywhere from this mind fucking?
Well, I will say, at least for this, it's nice that it's not in the fucking comedy section because that's what it was.
Yeah.
Well,
I forget
again, this
what
is
award
just
it was.
Best Picture, so I
Best
mean,
Picture
I don't know
gonna
if
be The
Oscar
Post
might,
because it talks about how the whole with nowadays fake news or how back you have the
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I
the
think the
responsibility to
The Post are
expose
3
things. So this
billboards,
it fits right up fucking Trump's butthole.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying in a previous movie,
I mean,
Oh. previous movie award ceremony, they put Get Out in the comedy section.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. And so I think they kind of did the
that's
like.
bad.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, little black man, whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It seemed
yeah.
like a passive fucking. It seemed like a passive fuck
Now
you.
run along.
Yeah, it was like, okay, you made your horror movie making
Yeah.
fun of white people. Now,
Yeah.
we'll put that in the comedy section.
This
which
isn't
is
a
like,
great movie.
It was kind of crazy because I mean, yes, there were funny parts, but by no means is that movie a fucking comedy. That
No.
was-
Yeah, and again, looking at everything, honestly, I don't think I'd probably
Put it
be
in the
waiting
thriller
for
section, right? I mean,
Michael Jackson.
Right. Animated feature films, even those, a lot of whack movies.
What do we got? What do we got? Read them off.
Baby Boss, Boss Baby.
Oh,
I've seen
that
that
was
a bunch
bad.
of times.
I saw that on.
The kids love it.
animated. This is for all the.
The Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, and Loving Vincent.
It'd be interesting if Ferdinand makes it because that's John Cena.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did the voice to that. So
Oh,
it'd be
yeah?
really funny if John Cena wins a fucking Oscar.
And he's got something else, actually. What's his other movie coming out?
yeah,
He
it's
plays
something.
a father or something.
They're trying to stop their kids from getting laid on prom night.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know the name of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
John Cena plays
John
the father
Cena's
of
the
the
father.
daughter.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Sounds like my kind of movie.
Cinematography, I mean, the world doesn't care. Costume design.
Well, that's the problem. Why not?
Oh, do we? Because we don't stay to watch the credits.
Unless it's a Marvel
Well, how the
movie.
fuck is
Yeah.
the movie gonna get there, huh?
That's what I want. Yeah. Hey, listen. I was watching
Jeez.
the Muppet Caper, and Fozzie Bear said it best because Kermit and Gonzo were like, what are all these names, and why can't we just start the movie?
Uh-huh.
And Fozzie Bear said it himself. There's people that took their time and time away to make this movie, and
Yeah.
they want, they told people and they want to see their name. It was so simple, and it was like, oh wow, Fozzie Bear, like right on.
Damn,
I'm gonna-
Foz.
I got a
Fozzie Bear.
question now.
I'm gonna read everything now.
About the
Fozzie
Sesame
Bear.
Street. So Elmo was red,
Hold
right?
on,
And then hang on. So Elmo was red. The little Zoe one's new as the girl, but who was the blue one that we knew back in the day?
Grover.
Grover, yeah.
Okay.
Grover's still a rock star, yo.
Grover's a fucking beast,
Grover's
man. I
a rock
forgot that dude's
Yeah,
name.
Super Grover. I mean,
Right? Super
Grover was-
Grover?
Grover's
Yo,
a
for
rock
real.
star.
Grover
You
for
can't
life,
sleep on
y'all.
Grover, I know, yeah.
I'm gonna stay a Grover for life.
Stay G'd up.
For real, man.
Then you
Get
have
that dude tattooed on me.
Entire back piece. Grover.
yeah.
Super Grover.
Super Grover, yeah.
Watch out. 50 cents
Super
back piece ain't
Grover.
got shit on me.
DMX's R.I.P. Boomer ain't got shit on Grover.
Oh, man. Grover's up.
Grover tattoos. That'd be
Yo,
interesting.
put your G's up.
I wonder if they...
There's got to be a couple Grover tattoos.
That's
Honestly, the
we
only
have to
reason I
see.
thought about that is because my daughter, I was reading her Sesame Street book for it's Cookie Monster's first number book, but Grover is on the back with Elmo and Zoe, and I'm like, I know these two. I was like, I know this motherfucker. I was like, this motherfucker raised me. And I forgot his name. I was too busy to look it up. I was too busy rhyming 1 and 2
Right.
to my daughter, but Grover got
Exactly.
it.
You were too busy sacrificing for the
youth.
youth.
Homeschooling.
Exactly. Starts.
Going home. They got Super
There
Grover.
are some Super Grover tattoos. I tell you,
Wow.
go ahead
You
check
gotta
it out.
expect
If
not
you
to be
have
the
a
only
Super
one.
Grover tattoo, go ahead and post it
Reach
in
out to us.
the comment section. That'd be
Take a picture, put an image up.
I'd like a new tattoo. Tattoo time coming up. Tattoo time coming up for everybody. Everybody's got that tax money. If you're a car salesman, now's the time to be on the
Bling,
lot.
bling,
If you're
bling,
selling
bling.
something-
Every time I come, I'm in your city.
Smells good
Super
too.
Grover.
Smells like spending time.
Yeah. Speaking of spending time, what would
Smells
you
like Bitcoin.
right? Anything going on in the world of Bitcoin? I just heard about the Marshall Islands.
I thought
again.
they were going to be nominated for first currency to shatter centralized banks.
Wow,
Thank you.
glass breaking. Yeah, but see, that's a scary thing, man, because then it's just like it crashes and you have nothing. You know, I'd like to say all for it, but it is scary if it goes down.
I don't know, man. I think it's the same as taxes. You know, I mean, excuse me, taxes. Jesus Christ, the same as.
Did you say Texas?
It's definitely the same as Jesus Christ. It's a miracle.
No, I think it's the same as any other stock. It's just like the stock market, man. Like, yeah, it could crash. You know?
Yeah,
Same
well,
shit.
yeah, but it's I guess getting people to accept it. When I say accept it, I mean as a form.
Oh, it's accepted.
You know?
When it starts at 6 cents and it's now at 11,000, I think it's accepted. What else we got though? Are we up on the Oscars? They're done, right?
We're almost at the halfway point of the original, not the original, but 3-piece in
Original
the
3-piece and a biscuit, y'all. Please, y'all, tune in. You can find me, Michael John, at Chedda Mike on Twitter. You know, tell them where you at.
At Lil Mattress, LILMATTRASS on everything.
Yes, and right now the rideshare idiot at Just a Driver, JUSTADRYVER.
Once again, you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook and on Twitter at 3-piece biscuit.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Saw Black Panther, right? Is it too
Yeah.
many Black Panther reviews?
I've
liked
never
it.
seen
Can
it
you
yet.
get into
Only
it? You know?
one.
Yeah, but it's only been out for what? 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
1 week. This is week 2. But I
Well, first of all, real quick, how much did you pay?
it was $15 for 2 tickets.
All right,
What about you?
$7.50. Yeah, I paid $7.50.
Actually, I paid with a gift card that I
Gift
found. Yes.
Nice.
It's definitely worth to pay for the good image, right? To watch a movie, I shouldn't.
I wouldn't
bootleg it.
bootleg it. There's plenty of movies that I do bootleg all the time. This one,
Is this one worth it?
I would not bootleg because there is a significant amount of CGI in it at a certain point.
Yep.
So I'd go see
You
it in the
missed out on
theaters.
all those graphics.
Yeah,
Mm.
and
True.
just the experience, like you got to see it big. You know,
Yeah.
it's not a, especially for it to be, it's an action movie.
That's not a 3D one, right? They don't have no 3D with that one. or
They
no?
might.
They
I don't
do
know.
everything 3D for the first
Yeah.
month.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I've never.
Were there enough scenes there to be like, holy shit,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
believe
Oh,
if I had glasses on.
Yo, there's a whole
And I'm a
made-up
teacher.
city. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've never had a good 3D experience.
there
Like
was
anytime
one.
that
I
I've
have
seen
one.
it,
You're right, though.
Kong was the last one I saw. It was good.
Was it good? Yeah.
Dinosaurs getting ripped up, thrown right in your face. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
For me, that when Alice in Wonderland came back, that in 3D,
Yeah.
that was good. That was good. You know, I had butterflies flying by my face. I'm all like trying to
Those are the
touch it. Could have been.
Those are the hallucinogens.
Could have been. Could have been.
But,
Found
yeah,
some sour diesel at the time.
Black Panther was cool, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I
really
said,
did.
tell everybody to go see it, watch it, make your own decision for yourself. In all honesty, you're entitled to your opinion, but if you got anything bad to say about it, you're probably an asshole. Because it's just a good, fun, fair, fair movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there were a couple of I might be an asshole, and this isn't a bad thing about it. But there were a couple of sort of heavy-handed messages in there about like the problems that we deal with today. But
No, but here's
I
the
think
thing,
a
though.
lot of people won't even catch them, but a lot of people will.
But it's in a lot
They were
of
caught.
movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think that the message. I don't think the movie was necessarily to send. I think it was to if you caught it, then good. If
Yeah.
you didn't, but you really like it, keep watching it because it'll get
I
into
think
you.
the only reason
Yeah.
I say that is because I didn't watch it, but when I'm on Twitter, when it came out, Twitter went fucking ballistic on it, and I was just reading everyone's comments, and it seemed like a lot of people had a lot of different opinions on it. So
But let me
it's
ask you-
high controversy.
Let me ask you this though: because
I still gotta form my own opinion.
the
Of course.
stem of it, the whole root of it, I think,
Is Ray J's
is
dick.
coming-
No, that's the other one. That's the other one. That's the other one. That's the
Damn
other one.
it.
is like, he actually wasn't in this movie, but
He was the extra, I thought.
no, he could have been. Oh, actually,
He
speaking
was
of,
the Panther Tank.
let me I'm gonna get completely forget about what I was just talking about though. Speaking of CGI, and again, like I said, I know people were saying like we're talking earlier like the whole black cast and
Cheese
black
up
and
from
black
Grover.
and black. But there was one shot towards the end because it is a predominantly like a black movie. The tribes, again predominantly black.
Well,
but
there were white people in the movie,
There was
right?
the one, yeah, two of them. There was
They got shot.
no. One of them.
They were the cops. They got shot.
Yeah.
One of them lived. No, but when the CGI part, when they were doing the big battle scene, and I forget something's coming in from the front, and they pan this shot of like all the warriors and stuff just before the battle ends,
Yep.
and they show everybody like kind of like fighting.
Mm.
Yo, there's a white. Watch it. There's a white dude they CGI in there with a big. He looks like Leonidas from
Yeah.
300. I'm telling you, for a split second. But there's like
Spartans!
like I would have clearly remembered the white dude in the tribe. And
Right.
again, no knock of
The
saying
fuck
like
is
where's
Gerard
the white
Butler
guy.
doing this movie?
But yeah, no, really. There's this one spot. You got it. I don't know if you saw it,
But
but the whole battle's going on, and they like pan out just before the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rhinos all in that scene. I'm
White
telling
man.
you, there's like white Leonidas standing there.
You
You know, so I don't know if they missed it, if it was just like
They might have had the albino. They were trying to represent
yeah,
the
yeah,
albino.
maybe,
You know?
maybe. I've never seen an how about this albino with a beard? I don't care what race. Have you seen
Yeah,
it?
I have.
I know you exist. You're not,
Yeah.
but yeah.
You're not a monster.
You ever hear the research how they say that the first whatever humanoid was pretty much like if you want the features of an African American but white skin. Yeah, you never heard
No.
about that?
No,
Like an albino African American.
that was
Yeah.
not in Black Panther.
I'm saying.
But-
I was like, maybe they're trying to.
Yeah.
say
But how did you feel about the casting? I thought sometimes the casting was a little bit like, this is our super representation of those black actors.
Yeah,
It
no,
was kind of
honestly, no. I think it was just an opportunity to make this movie, and they needed a couple names. Obviously, a couple. Marvel's got a big budget, so they
There's
weren't going to get
people that got like new people that are big now. Like they
Black
gave.
Panther. He's done some stuff, but I mean, I think this was this was a big
he was the
stuff.
Black Panther in the Captain America.
Yeah, but that was a short little thing. Not everyone saw that.
him. Well, I think
But the
for
first time I
as
saw
a
him-
new guy, Michael B. Jordan, that was a big. I mean,
He's
that's the biggest thing that he's done.
I
He's
guess,
making
yeah.
some money here and there. He was actually for video games he was the key feature. Like he got paid to be in NBA 2017. He's like the main character.
Oh, nice.
So I mean,
Well,
it's
so
funny
he's
though.
getting his,
It's like he's like how you see an actor, but they slowly like he's on his up and up. It seems.
Oh yeah, he's
Well,
definitely on his up.
And he's got the that funny thing that Marvel does where they he was in the remake he was the Human Torch.
Okay,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
yes,
So
yes.
Wow.
then he stayed in the Marvel universe to
Yep.
become Eric Killmonger. So that's also if you
That's
remember
interesting,
if you
because
remember well no
I
because
don't think
just
too many people would even realize.
oh
That.
yeah
that movie was so
There's-
bad. That's why.
but now if you
And
go
in
back
that
to
movie,
the
didn't he get beefed up? In the other one, he was a.
he's still but he played Creed. You saw him in Creed. He was no
Yeah,
joke in
Creed.
Creed.
He was good in Creed.
Yeah, even in
I
Black
forgot
Panther.
that's a good movie.
But no, so the where were we getting at? Michael B. Jordan.
Forrest
Michael B.
Whitaker's
Jordan.
eye.
Don't get lazy on me now.
But no, the speaking of I Spy part though, you noticed that his son actually played
I
was
loved
in the
it.
movie too.
I fucking loved it. His
I was
son,
about to sing "I Spy" with my little eye. Go on.
God, I'm thinking now.
the best. Spoiler alert! If by chance you're coming here for spoilers, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker, his eye, legendary. Rapped about it plenty of times. There's a scene where they flash back to him as a youngin', and it's played by his real life son, and his real life son has the same fucking lazy eye, and it's so amazing. Like that made my heart warm.
The apple don't fall far from the tree, y'all.
Nope.
Okay?
But it was one of those things. He kind of took me out of it where you're just like, you don't see him as the character that he's playing. You're just like, hey, Forrest
Well,
Whitaker's here. It
Okay,
was
so
literally
you talk about like
Ghost Dog.
too many.
Just about to fucking say that.
You got the connect.
When you say too many big
Super Cobra.
names, this is where I say like a guy like Forrest Whitaker, like being good in there, but when somebody's played so many roles, I hate seeing them revert back to like that African voice. You know what I'm saying? So when I see Forrest Whitaker go back to like, because in the land of the people, and I'm like, you're not, like you said, you're Ghost Dog. You know what I'm saying? You're,
exactly.
you're somewhere else. Was he Finding Forrester? You know what I'm saying? Like he's somewhere.
He had to be.
He
Forrest,
was in that. He was wasn't he in
No, he
Arrival?
wasn't.
He was in Arrival. He played the.
Again, he's done a long list of things, but
no,
like,
and
when
he's
you
an
talk
amazing
about going
actor.
all out, like
Fantastico.
But his little sister, I can't think of her name.
She was badass.
Fun,
Yeah, she was probably my
Lil
favorite
Lazy
character.
Eye. That's a rap name. She got no lazy eye?
Wrong.
I take it back. I take it back.
MC Duckwing Duck.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, but it was kind of like I was surprised Samuel L. Jackson wasn't in it at some point.
No,
you know what I mean? It got to that point where I was just like,
but see, there was nothing.
Yeah,
see, none of that for me. One thing, like I said, for me, nitpicking would be like if you wanted to truly follow the story, you're like, man, some of this doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, like how Michael B. Jordan like found everything when he was like born there, and he had to kill somebody to get there, or the person he killed had directions to get there, and he killed him. So it's like, well, how'd you still get there? You know? No, you know what I'm saying?
And
So
then
if
just
you're following the story of how things, go through it, it's a little confusing,
Yeah.
But again,
It was
I
good,
thought it
though.
was good.
Overall, it was
yeah,
good.
great. I guess
Like I would definitely see it again. It was good.
Much love to the Black Panther.
I'm a comic book fanboy though, so it's
Much love. Speaking of love, much love. Whatever we'll hear about everyone giving out love to Mr. Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, he's on life support right now,
What's
right?
going on with that?
Every day he's hustling now. Every day he's struggling. It's just real for the boss.
Yeah, I hadn't heard any significant like concrete news. It's all like TMZ said he was found unconscious, slobbering at the mouth. They called 911
in his hospital bed.
No,
okay,
at his
okay.
house.
Oh,
That's
Now
where
he was on this like CrossFit Molly trip or something, right? He was like one of the original like.
He was getting back in shape.
He was getting back in shape, but he was also like
doing the thing.
Yeah, right. He's got
What?
He talked about it and was
Like
about it.
He's right now in a hospital bed.
Like, he's on life support.
Yeah.
At least he's getting diced pineapples.
You know what it reminded pears. You know what it reminded me of is when Big Pun's just like, I just lost 100 pounds. I'm trying to live.
I know.
And he fucking dies. It was kind of like, ew, man.
But
Ross, but he had a problem with seizures and everything in the past too. I don't know if it was from the lean or the Molly or whatever the fuck people are taking nowadays. But like I remember he had 2 seizures in one day on a plane both times and
free. Oh, not salads.
No.
Oh, seizures. Seizures.
Damn.
Et tu, Brutus?
DJ Salad.
Well, because how long has it been since he's been overweight? Was it a fast transition from fat to skinny with a mixture of, maybe a concoction of cocktail drugs too, or no? Is it just his body can't handle his crazy party lifestyle?
Yeah, I think.
Was it drugs or was it something else? I heard it was like pneumonia or like fucking asthma.
Ooh,
attack.
that's the thing is that there's no definitive yet, and we probably won't get a real story because even like his his family came out and was like, he's not even in the hospital, and it was like, yes he is.
Yeah.
That's kind of a
trying to do some PR.
Yeah, you can't hide that stuff anymore. Like, yeah, he's in a fucking hospital, but there's no real like we know exactly what's going on yet. It's kind of like TMZ stories and then other.
And then when you get all these confirmations on the internet with all these other rappers, I'm sure someone has their private line to the Ross Mobile.
Yeah.
Fucking.
But I will say, man, fucking everybody with the, and I don't know who's really friends with them, but all you see online is fucking, man, thoughts to the boss, thoughts and prayers to the boss. It's like, you're all fucking millionaires and all that other shit, and nobody take a plane and just go see how he's doing. Like, and nobody just go visit
we're
the
not
fucking dude.
really friends like that.
Exactly.
We share the same struggles, but we're not.
No, like
really
I just, if he
friends
survives, I want him to see that I put it on Instagram to say that I wish he did
This
better.
electronic transmission is much better than hard copy paper and a handwritten letter. Okay.
I call it copy and paste condolences, and I hate that shit.
CP.
To where like your thoughts and prayers mean nothing. They mean absolutely nothing.
They ain't shit but encryption, y'all.
It's just
It's
showing
a look at me moment. You know what I'm saying? It's look at me.
And it's kind of, but
look at me, hear me.
But I do understand this day and age to a certain extent, it's saving face because 50 Cent, oh my fucking God, you see what he did? He put on Instagram a picture of Drago, Ivan Drago, with the "if he dies, he dies" look.
Shit.
And now
Shout out to 50 Cent.
I give him credit of just like, it's been fuck you forever,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be fuck you till
Shout
you
out
die.
to 50 Cent for lying to everyone about the Bitcoin too.
Yeah, that shit was hot.
Yeah. He's
No,
like, yeah,
but-
it was good. It was a good.
Yeah,
Publicity.
and he admitted to that too through the years.
It's
as
either
well.
that or he just don't want to admit that he has it to the people that he's going bankrupt.
Exactly. That's the thing where it's either he doesn't have it or but he was doing stupid shit too in his last bankruptcy trial where it's like because he's trying to save face to the community,
Yep.
he
Yep.
would go to his trial and then come back and like take a picture with stacks of fucking $1,000 bills all over him, and it was
Exactly.
like, what are you doing, bro?
Exactly.
Like, don't do that. But he's trying
Just
to
to
save
keep your
face.
post, I ain't no sucker. I
Exactly.
still got my chains.
Well,
and
because that's the
shit.
thing is everyone's like, oh, 50 Cent's broke, and then he does the put money everywhere, doesn't look like I'm broke
Exactly.
thing. So,
Exactly.
but his perception, he's just trying to save his ass, basically.
Brandon, yeah.
I think if he's not making any music, like sorry, you know, like
What do you
50 Cent, like you could be. It's certain guys if he hasn't gotten the success of the LL and Will Smith, where it's just like, nah, dude, like I think you still got to make some music to be credible in the game.
Yes,
Like
yes.
you know, I don't think his acting really took
Yeah,
off for anything.
No.
So
His
again,
producing did though, and I don't mean music. I mean
Yeah.
TV wise. What's the show?
Yeah.
Power.
Power.
I've
Yeah.
never seen it, but
I watched a couple episodes. It was good,
Yeah.
but then at the same time, it was just like, yo, it's some dope shit basically recycled. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got that story. You know, because again, speaking to somebody, you know, very very close close to us, and spoken to him about, you know, he should put his lifestyle on paper because you know what I'm saying. You know, he was the big kingpin lifestyle. And, you know, he looked me in the eye and said, you know, it's been done. He was just like, you know, Scarface, Carlito's Way. He's just like, we live it. They just tell a story a different way.
Exactly.
You know?
Just a different scene and a different actor.
That's
With
it.
a
Yeah, they
different
all live the
dialogue.
same life. You know, it all ends the same way. You know?
Or does it begin the same way?
hello.
No, all begins different. Well, I guess in a need for
The
money.
ending's the beginning, guys.
Right.
Too much
It's like
right now.
this-
Okay, on to new stuff.
Pulp Fiction type.
Sports? Are we going with sports right now? Anything? No? I got any Boston Celtics fans out there? We lost the other day to the Houston Rockets? The Rockets?
Rockets.
But yes, no, NBA news.
No one follows basketball anymore. It's probably-
Yeah, no, sure they
Yeah.
do. It's LeBron's world. LeBron's a free agent. Where's LeBron gonna go? Does anybody care?
I
LeBron.
I
Does
think
it matter?
I think LeBron doesn't care about his legacy to the point of being a team hopper. I think what LeBron wants is the most championships of all time, and I don't think he's gonna
I
get
thought
it.
you were going to say his hair back.
He's
Well,
got that.
Well, he's got that except for the
Money.
aerial view.
Money.
Except for the aerial view, he's got the Trump in the
That's it.
background.
He pays for what he needs.
I think he's gonna go somewhere. I definitely think
Yeah,
he's
well,
gonna
I
go somewhere.
I want to see him go somewhere. Wear a bunch of jerseys. He's already probably, you know, the greatest of this generation. So it'd be interesting to
I
see
want
where
to see
he
him
is.
go to the Knicks.
Possibly, but see,
Ooh.
along these lines, see, this is what I want to say, because I think that he's established himself as one of the greatest, if not the greatest. We could do the debate now or another
Yeah.
show, you know what I'm saying, him versus Michael. But let him be the guy to, like, show that greatness and go somewhere else, but don't be like, you know, the Durant style or the
Yeah.
Karl Malone style. Like, don't go to the big team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
like you said, yeah, go to the Knicks, or what I said, go to, like, Philly. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be like, yo, Dr. J, can I wear your jersey? Or maybe I wear, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
see.
get it,
Go to a place where
retro
they
with some
have-
history.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, if the Celtics didn't need him, maybe
Exactly.
the Celtics, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, I would say go on and do
Only reason I
something
said
like
the
that.
Knicks is so we could go see him because it's closer where we live.
Right.
Yeah, well,
I would say
again,
if
I would love
Carmelo
for
was
them.
still there, it would make sense.
Oh, yeah.
If Carmelo was still there, it makes sense.
I was
but-
I thought I was a Carmelo hater. I couldn't say he was a guy from Baltimore, Maryland, who all he talked about was being from New York. You know?
Yeah.
Carmelo was just mad because he was looking for the in basketball now. You need your three-piece,
Right?
believe it or not.
The original.
But you need your
Biscuit.
you need your three squad team, like you know. Like
You need your big three men.
But that's
Yeah,
the
you know.
sad part is the message that sends is a game of five. Basically, if you have 75%, like, you know, an all-star, that, like, you know, then I want to be part of your team.
Yep.
You know, and teams tried it, it fails, but
Well,
Yeah.
and they were also, the NBA was also talking about, you know how they have divisions and all that shit. They were talking about have the people with the best records play each other versus being in little individual, you know?
Yep.
And I think
See
that's
how
still
that
up for
goes.
debate because as it goes, where okay, the Warriors are going to be in the finals for the next who the fuck knows,
Yeah, exactly.
and then
yeah. Well, like I say, it's
At
played
least
out.
the next 3
I think
years.
basketball
they're trying to
gets,
get them to play somebody else.
basketball gets very, very wimpy. All the other sports are like, well, yeah, but it's a best, you know, a best series and everything. And
Basketball
basketball,
is
they're
kinda
just
wimpy.
like, they're, you know, it's a physical game. But I'm
We
just
should
saying,
add like
they.
boosters and trampolines and.
Well, no, because right off the bat, they're like, oh, but the Warriors are going to be in the finals, and yeah, they ultimately do get there. But like, I don't know. I think it's
Yeah.
just, or maybe it's the disparity or between what's good and what's not crazy show. But how about before they get there, though, would be the NCAA. But that's a whole other mess. I don't know. What do you
March
guys
Madness,
doing?
right?
Thinking what you're feeling. We're 60 minutes in. If you're enjoying the show, we are 3 Piece and a Biscuit. I'm the rideshare idiot. Usually have some Uber
We're in the
advice
60-minute
for you.
mark?
Yep.
60 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun.
Damn, we didn't even get to talk to crypto or conspiracies or Putin.
Putin.
We got some
Putin.
Putin talk for y'all.
Putin.
Shit.
So,
Yeah, man. So I say, yeah, let's reconvene next week with it. We
Yes,
got
that
topics
happens.
for next week.
This is it. This is us. 3 Piece
This
and
is it.
Biscuit,
I
y'all.
hope you enjoyed it.
You could, don't forget, like we always say, come in, catch us, find us. I'll be, sharing the shit out of this shit.
Like, share, subscribe. Leave us some scribble message
Scribble.
in the comments.
Yeah, once
Yes,
again,
yes,
man,
y'all.
find us on YouTube, find us on Facebook. Just search 3 Piece and a Biscuit podcast. Find us on Twitter at 3 Piece Biscuit.
And that's biscuit, not Triscuit, though. They taste good.
Not
Right.
the same.
So,
Not the same.
hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for watching.
Peace, y'all.
Deuce Bigelow.
3 Piece.
Gigolo.
All right.
Digga-ho.
Let's play this